A branch of linguistics that studies the relation between language and society is called sociolinguistics. We study sociolinguistics in order to understand how languages are used, varied, mixed, perceived, and changing around us. Today a lot of books use the term sociolinguistics to refer to the field. However, in the past the term sociology of language was sometimes used. The attention began when the modern linguistics was emerging in the early years of the 20th century. During the time language scholars attempted to make language study scientific and autonomous. Unfortunately, for that purpose they were focusing on internal structure of language analysis. In 1950s the trend of the internal language study was continued by the transformational generative grammarians, led by Noam Chomsky. They assumed that there are universal principles in grammars, and formulating the principles could be the best way to understand the human's language. To reach the goal they develop approaches that regard language contexts as unimportant. But the free context approaches soon provoked criticism. The situation gave the rise to beginning of sociolinguistics. In 1964 Del Hathaway Himes suggested 8 components of the cultural context of language use that he formulated into an acronym, SPEAKING. It stands for setting and scene, participants, ends, act sequence, key, instrumentalities, norms of interaction, and genre. The formula is widely known as the ethnography of communication. As a theory it has become important in the areas of cultural or anthropological studies and promoted the importance of understanding contexts in analyzing language. The idea is that every language use is actually formed by the components that are contextually dependent to one another but may vary. But far before Himes proposed his speaking, in 1935 John Rupert Firth had actually introduced the term sociological linguistics, which refers to a study that describes various contexts of situation in which a language is used. Today Firth's point of view is known as the theory of context of situation. And it has been regarded to contribute to the beginning of the interest in the study of language and culture relation. Besides Firth and Himes' early interest in the study has been associated with several other names that are now considered as pioneers of the field. Among the most important ones are William Leboff, Joshua Fishman, John Guntmers, and Charles Ferguson. They all participated in many conferences as well as published the early writings on the field. They were on the committee of the Sociolinguistic Research Council established in 1963 and in the summer of 1964 attended a linguistic program in Bloomington, Indiana, United States, which has been regarded as the event that launched the field of sociolinguistics.